Hello dear student, this is myself Jyoti Saroj. Welcome you all to the virtual session of second part of chapter Our Skeletal System and the Skin. So students, let's get started. Students, before starting, let's recall what we already discussed in the first part, that is first module of this chapter. The system which gives definite shape to the body, provides support and protect the delicate organs inside the body is known as the skeletal system. Bones are hard, non-flexible structure forming the framework of the skeletal system. There are 206 bones in an adult human body. Depending upon the size and shape, bones are classified into the following four types, that is long bones, short bones, flat bones and irregular bones. A severe accident may lead to a broken bone, especially bones in the legs or arms. This broken bone is known as a fracture. A fracture in the bone can be identified with an imaging technique that uses X-ray. X-ray image helps to identify the exact spot where the bone is broken. Joints are defined as the places where two or more than two bones are connected to each other. A type of connective tissue known as ligament is present at the joints connecting two bones at each other. Joints can be classified as movable joint and immovable joint. Movable joints are further classified as hinge joint, ball and socket joint and gliding joint. Now student, in this module we are going to learn about human skeleton, that is axial skeleton and appendicular skeleton. The skin, structure of the skin, functions of the skin, sweat glands, melanin and aging of the skin. So let's get started with this virtual session. Student, all bones with cartilage form the skeletal system of our body. Now, as I told you, human skeleton system is being divided into axial skeleton and appendicular skeleton. Now, axial skeleton are situated symmetrically along the central vertical axis of the body. Consist of the skull, the spine and the rib cage. These three skeletons include in the axial skeleton type. Now next is appendicular skeleton. This is made up of bones of the upper and lower limbs, that is arms and legs, on either side of the central axis. Now let's begin with the axial skeleton. The first axial skeleton is skull, that is cranium. It is also called as a cranium. It is made up of flat and strong bones forming the head and the face region. Comprises of 22 bones, out of which 8 are found in the head region and 14 are found in the face region. Except for the lower jaw, none of the bones of the skull can move. Joints in this region are immovable, as I told you. Now, the function of the skull is to protect the brain inside the skull, which is inside the skull, and it is very delicate, students. Next axial skeleton consists of the rib cage skeleton. Student, rib cage, it is made up of one flat bone known as sternum, connected to which are 12 pairs, that is 24 numbers of semicircular bones known as ribs. The sternum and 12 pairs of ribs together form a cage like structure known as the rib cage. that is chest cavity. As you can see here, student, this one flat bone, this flat bone is called sternum, and this is connected, this small as you can see na, semicircular आधा सर्कल स्ट्रक्चर जो है, दिस इज कंसिस्ट ऑफ 12 पेयर, 12 पेयर मीन्स 24 नंबर्स ऑफ बोन्स, और ये दोनों मिला के क्या बनाते हैं, रिब केज, दैट इज आवर चेस्ट कैविटी. हियर joints in this region are immovable, it cannot move, this joint cannot move. Now what is the function of this rib cage? Student, this rib cage protect vital body organs, ये प्रोटेक्ट करता है हमारे इनसाइड ऑर्गन्स को, जैसे कि हार्ट, लीवर एंड लंग्स, विच इज इनसाइड दिस rib cage. Next is the spine, that is backbone or vertebral column. Student, this is made up of padlock shaped bones stacked over each other. देख रहे हो ये, this is padlock shape and ये एक दूसरे के ऊपर stacked है. Each of the padlock shaped bone is known as vertebra. इसको क्या बोलते हैं, एक एक बोन को vertebra. 33 such vertebra stacked to form the columnar structure known as vertebral column, that is backbone. कितने बोन है यहाँ पे, 33. Now what is the function of this spine? Vertebrae provide the necessary flexibility to the vertebral column that help us to bend, walk and sit straight. अगर ये ना हो तो we cannot move, we cannot walk straight, we cannot bend, we cannot sit straight. Also, it protects the delicate spinal cord which arises from the brain, forming a network of nerves in the body. Student, ये वर्टिब्रा के अंदर स्पाइनल कॉर्ड होता है जो कि वेरी डेलिकेट, ये कहाँ से निकला हुआ है, ब्रेन से. This spinal cord is very important and delicate. It arises from the brain and it's protected inside this vertebral column. Students, now let us see about appendicular skeleton. As I told you, this consists of arm and leg bone. So this forms the peripheral skeleton, which is located on either side of the axial skeleton. These comprises of the limbs, the 2 arms and the 2 legs. Each limb is made up of 30 bones which vary in size, length and shape. These joints in this region are movable and they does help in walking movement. So the bones of this appendicular skeleton, which is in arm and leg, is movable. Students, do you know there are 3 bones in each of the ears? Of these, the stirrup is the smallest bone in our body. It is as small as a grain of rice and is hollow. Its shape is like that of a stirrup. In the human body, the longest and the strongest bone is the thigh bone or the femur. So you got to know about 2 types of bone, the smallest bone and the longest bone. The smallest bone is in the ear and the longest and the strongest bone is the of thigh bone. Students, can you recall which organ help us to sense whether something is hot or cold, rough or smooth, etc.? So the answer is skin. So skin is the outermost covering of the skeletal system. It is an important and large organ in the body of all living beings. The skin has hairs. The skin present at the tip of the fingers and toes bears nails. Skin is the most important sensory organ of the body concerned with the sense of touch. Now let us understand about the structure of the skin. Human skin is made up of two main layers. The outermost layer is called epidermis. As you can see here, this is the outermost layer and this is called epidermis. The layer below it is called dermis. This is dermis. Below the dermis, there is a network of blood vessels and nerve fibers. As you can see here, this is the network of blood vessel and nerve fibers. The subcutaneous layer under this network maintains normal body temperature. This epidermis has various layers. This is subcutaneous tissue which controls the body's temperature. So student, our skin consists of two main types, that is epidermis and dermis. Then there is a network of blood vessels and then last is the subcutaneous tissue. Let us see the function of the skin, that is epidermis, dermis and subcutaneous. So the sensory organ of touch, it protects the internal organ of the body, muscle and bones. Skin produces sweat to regulate body temperature. Sweat means pasina. It helps in preserving the moisture in the body and also it synthesizes vitamin D, giving protection from the heat and cold. Our next topic is sweat glands. Students, sweat means pasina. Okay, the glands which are present in the skin and secrete sweat are known as sweat glands. When we exercise or play in the hot sun, the temperature of our skin rises. Due to this, our body starts secreting sweat, which helps to reduce the body temperature and maintain it at approximately 37 degree Celsius. स्टूडेंट, क्या होता है अगर बाहर एनवायरनमेंट में बहुत ज़्यादा गर्मी है तो वी स्टार्ट सिक्रेटिंग स्वेट, मतलब पसीना आना स्टार्ट हो जाता है. वाई दिस हैपन स्टूडेंट? क्योंकि वो पसीने से अपने बॉडी को कूल करता है. अंडरस्टूड? इट मेक्स इट रेगुलेट दी टेम्परेचर. एंड अगर ठंडी है बाहर तो आर बॉडी विल नॉट सिक्रेट एनी काइंड ऑफ अ स्वेट. फिर स्वेट निकलता है क्या? नहीं. सो बिकॉज टू कीप आर बॉडी हॉट दैट टाइम. नेक्स्ट टॉपिक इज मेलेनिन. स्टूडेंट, मेलेनिन जो है वो स्किन में होता है एंड बिकॉज ऑफ दिस मेलेनिन इट गिव्स कलर टू आवर स्किन. अंडरस्टूड? ये मेलेनिन क्या है? कलरिंग एजेंट, मतलब अपने स्किन को डार्क लाइट. दिस इज बिकॉज ऑफ दिस पिगमेंट ओनली. पिगमेंट मीन्स कलर. पिगमेंट मेलेनिन. So certain gland present in epidermis layer of the skin synthesize a pigment called melanin. Fairness or darkness of the skin is decided by the percentage of melanin in it. अगर मेलेनिन का परसेंटेज ज़्यादा हुआ अपने स्किन में तो कलर विल बी डार्क, मीन्स डार्क कलर होता है स्किन का. अगर मेलेनिन का परसेंटेज कम है तो स्किन की कलर विल बी लाइट. The color of the skin also depend on the climate. Melanin determines the hair color too. Even जो hair का color है ज़्यादा dark, light, this is also because of this pigment melanin. Melanin, it even protect our skin and inner part from the harmful ultraviolet rays. Next topic is aging of the skin. Student, as we grow old, our skin ages. The proportion of fat beneath the skin decreases. जो फैट होता है वो डिक्रीज होता है, उसकी वजह से स्किन जो है लूज हो जाती है एंड देन कॉजिंग रिंकल्स ऑन द स्किन. Older people have wrinkled skin which is dry to touch, while young individuals have firm, moist skin. However, the previously taught skin does not shrink. This causes wrinkle on the skin of the older people. Students, let us summarize now what we had discussed in this virtual session. All the bones with cartilage form the skeletal system. Human skeleton consists of axial skeleton and appendicular skeleton. Axial skeleton is situated along the central vertical axis of the body. It consists of the skull, rib cage, and the spine. Appendicular skeleton form the peripheral skeleton. It consists of the limbs, that is 2 arms and 2 legs. Skin is the most important sensory organ of the body concerned with the sense of touch. Skin consists of mainly 2 layers, epidermis and dermis. A network of blood vessels and nerve fibers lie below the dermis. Below this network there is a subcutaneous layer, that is hypodermis. Skin mainly function as the sensory organ of touch. The glands which are present in the skin and secrete sweat are known as sweat glands. Certain glands present in the epidermis layer of the skin synthesize a pigment called melanin. So dear student, based on this virtual session, I would like to give a small assignment to you all. Answer the following question: where is stirrup located? Name the layer of skin which maintains normal body temperature. Which vitamin is synthesized after human body is exposed to sun rays? And what is the other name for subcutaneous layers? Question is already given, answer is already given. I want you to learn these answers and write down into your notebook without looking. And you are going to complete this flow chart. Students, do you know it is the melanin that determines the color of our hair too? Jet black hair is due to pure melanin, while brown lighter hair is due to sulfur in the melanin and reddish hair due to iron in the melanin. Always remember, for the health of our skin, it is important to keep it clean. Discriminating between people based on their skin color is unscientific and wrong. Avoid the temptation of using artificial means to become fair. Always love your original real skin texture.